Hello students, today we come to the last example of session 10.2. So today we will end this session and tomorrow you will be learning chapter 10.3. So let's have a look. Joe and Sui and 5 other players enter the final of a bowling competition. Okay, the bowling center has 7 adjacent lanes and each of the players is assigned to play in a lane. Find the number of arrangements that can be made. If there are no restrictions, that means the players can choose any length, right? So after we learn several lessons, I think you should be familiar with the arrangement. So you just imagine you have 7 players and they can choose any length, right? So you get 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so the number of arrangements will be 7 factorial. Okay, so we get this answer easily. Okay, now, this example 10.13 is special at B. So look at the questions. Now, Joe and Sui must not assign to 2 lengths next to each other. That means they cannot be adjacent to each other. Okay, so let's look at the case. That means if there are 7 lengths, then for example, Joey and Sui, this is not accept. And also if like Sui and Joey, this is also not accept. So they just not if they're not adjacent to each other, then it's okay. Like if just one between them, then this is okay. And if they are far away from each other, and this is also okay. So let's look at how to do the question. Here we have 2 methods to introduce to you. So the first method, let's have a look. Method 1. Now Sui and Joe, they cannot be next to each other, right? So we just imagine if we put them together, and then we first count the number of arrangement. After that we use the total arrangement minus this part. Then the remaining one will be they are not next to each other, right? So first we imagine if we put Joe and Sui together. So we do this practice before. We put Joe and just imagine they're in one box, and then we have other 5 pairs, right? So pair 1, pair 2, pair 3, pair 4, and pair 5. Then here we have 6 factorial for this arrangement. And then for itself you have 2 factorial. So we get the arrangement, or we better write the number of arrangement. The number of arrangement for Joe and Sui next to each other will be 6 factorial times 2 factorial. It means here we first have 1440. So imagine now the total arrangement, if there are no restrictions, actually you find in A, right? And if you use this value 5040 minus this one, then you will get the answer of part B. So here for method 1 we get hence the required number of arrangement will be 5040 minus 1440, which is 3600. Okay, get it? Okay, so now I'm going to introduce a second method. Okay, second method. So here we get method 2. So we first arrange. Okay, imagine we have the player P1, P2, P3, P4, and P5. Okay. So now they're here, and we just try to assign Joe and Sui. Okay. Right now. So if you now assign Joe first, okay, actually you can assign Joe here, or between P1 and P2, or between P2 and P3, okay, or this. So actually, if you consider in this case Joe, you have 6 choices, right? So just imagine if Joe is here. Okay, just for example, if Joe is here, then how to make sure Sui is not with Joe, or is not next to Joe? Then actually, if you put Sui, let's erase this first. If you actually put Sui into this one of these 5, then there must be at least one player, okay, between them, right? If you put here, then you will get pair 1 between them. If you put here, you will get pair 1 and pair 2 between them, right? If you put here, you will get pair 1, pair 2, and pair 3 in between them. So that is also okay. Then now, okay, so how to find the number of arrangement? Okay, we can just consider in this way: the total number of arrangement. Okay, first, if we consider this, okay, P1 to P5, then how many? You get 5 factorial, right? Okay, and then after we we arrange these 5 players. Okay, we consider Sui or Joe. Okay, any one of them. Okay, let's consider Joe first. So if Joe, there are 6 choices, right? You get, okay, these 6 bosses, right? You get 6 this. You have any one of them can be Joe. Okay, and then after Joe take one of the place, then Sui still have 5, right? So we just multiply these numbers together, you will get the answer. Okay, 5 factorial times 6 times 5. So finally is 3600. So this method is actually quite advanced, but it is very useful in it is a typical type questions in Hong Kong DSE. So I hope you can familiar with this skill. Okay, sometimes you cannot use method 1. Okay, you must use method 2. It just depends on the questions. Okay, how to ask you. So I suggest you to be familiar with these 2 methods. Okay, to do the part B. Okay, so let's try to do quick practice. I will show you the answer in another video. See you.